Joining me now is our new Lions AFLW Other Sport Rookie, Greta Brodey. Greta, welcome to the Den.
Thanks so much.
So just tell us, how did you get started playing footy?
Well, I was up in Cairns for work, and the soccer scene up there wasn't that exciting, so my housemates were playing footy, so I thought I'd just go down to training with them, I guess, and give it a crack.
So when was this and who were you playing for?
This was in March, I guess, this year, and I was playing for Saints up in Cairns.
Is it crazy how much has happened in such a short space of time?
Very crazy. A bit overwhelming, to be honest, but yeah, it's exciting.
And you've been playing in the midfield and forward line for our Lions AFLW team in the QW Winter Series. How have you found that experience?
Yeah, it's been great. I think the first game Craig threw me in the middle and I had no idea what I was doing because I've only played club up forward, so it was good to have a run around in the mid, but yeah, it's been really exciting.
So how did you transition from Cairns down to Brisbane to then on to playing for the Lions AFLW team in the Winter Series?
One of the guys at Saints in Cairns knew someone down at UQ and put me in contact, so went along to training that night, and Lee gave me a run on the weekend and I kicked a couple of goals, and somehow Craig found out and invited me to the Winter Series, and then I rocked up to training the next week at Lions, so it was a bit of a whirlwind.
Yeah, pretty crazy. You kicked 3 goals in your first game for UQ. But what was that transition like playing, starting to train with a lot of girls who were professional for the Lions AFLW team?
It was kind of a bit overwhelming at the start, but it was great for my skills. I feel like I've learned a lot since starting, and I feel like I'll just keep learning in this kind of environment as well.
So you play soccer for the NPL's, the Gabba team, but what sort of skills do you think you've brought across from soccer to footy?
Well, I can kick a ball, I guess. Not great with my hands just yet, but and I've got a bit of run as well, which I think is helpful in both sports.
And have you just loved your time in footy so far?
Yeah, I love it. I love being able to, I guess, run onto a ball and pick it up with your hands and not have to look down at your feet and worry about dribbling. It's a lot more fast paced, so I really enjoyed that bit of it.
And have you followed the Lions?
Yeah, I've followed the Lions ever since I kind of started watching footy as a kid, so yeah, exciting to be involved.
Yeah, what's it like actually knowing you're part of the fabric here at the club?
I don't know, I haven't really thought about it. It's also fresh and new, so yeah.
And you mentioned you play for UQ here, and you've got the likes of Shani Webb and Bree Conan, some of our most established AFLW players. How much advice have they sort of passed on to you?
Yeah, they've been really helpful. I guess like the professionalism is an aspect I'm pretty new to, so they've been helpful in showing me that, and I guess just skills and whatnot at training as well.
And you work full time as a physio. Yeah. How do you think you'll balance your commitments with the Lions AFLW and your work?
I'm not too sure yet. Work's been pretty flexible so far, and I'm only new to the job out at Redlands, so hopefully they can continue being flexible.
And we've got our third and final QW Winter Series game here at the Gabba in a couple of weeks. How excited are you to run out here?
I think playing at the Gabba will be unreal. I mean, we trained there the other night, which was incredible, so it's a great pitch and it'll be so cool to play on it as well.
We can't wait to see you run out there. Thanks so much for joining us.
No worries, thanks for having me.